Guys, I just wanted to make a very quick video on ghosting and the specific reasons why maybe a girl ghosted you, okay? So maybe the date went really, really well. You had an awesome experience. Maybe you kissed each other. Maybe you even slept with her. And then all of a sudden, after one date or a couple of dates, suddenly nothing, right? She completely ghosted you. So there are some reasons for that you might not understand, and that's why you're obsessing over it. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Baltus from Baltus Day Game. This channel is specifically to help guys improve their dating and love life and attract the women that they truly desire. I believe that the way to do this is with daytime cold approach, okay? If you want to improve on me approaching girls in the street, go to the video section, click on playlist, and then click infields. There you can see how I believe it should be done. I can definitely help you out with this, okay? It's almost spring. It's spring right now. It's almost summer, and it's time to get out there on the streets and start talking to these pretty girls. So basically, there's, I would say, two main tiers of ghosting. First one is it's actually your fault. So you did something wrong. You messed up. You were needy. You presented yourself in the wrong way. And then the second tier is there's pretty much nothing you can do about it, okay? So specifically this second option here, where the experience was great, you had an incredible date, maybe an instant date, maybe you met her through cold approach, maybe a dating app, all right? So you finally met the girl on Bumble or Tinder or whatever dating apps people use these days. Everything went great. You had an awesome interaction. You were in charge of the date. You were the leader. Everything went perfect. And then still nothing, right? Which is completely weird. I had this experience fairly recent where I cold approached a girl at the gym. I had an incredible interaction with her. Awesome date. The date went very well. We kissed. I was 100% sure, like, whoa, this girl and me, we're a great match. We will most likely see each other again. And then what happens? Ghosted, all right? We did send a couple of texts afterwards, but after I invited her, asked her, like, okay, what are you doing this Friday, blah, 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 and so on and so on. She never really responded to it. I've never seen her again in the gym as well. And so the real question here is, like, what did I do? What did I mess up? I said in the beginning of this video, I believe there is basically, for the sake of the explanation, two kinds of ghosting, all right? The first one being, it is your fault, you messed up, you were needy, you were too sexual, you were not sexual enough, you presented yourself too much as a boyfriend or a husband, maybe you presented yourself too much as a playboy. There's so many things that could go wrong. Maybe you didn't go in for the kiss when you should have. Maybe, I don't know, you're just a terrible kisser. There is a ton of things you could be doing wrong. Usually it's just what happens in your mindset, in how you feel, how your mental state is. Maybe you were feeling bad. Maybe there's things in your life that are just not working out for you. Maybe you shouldn't be dating at all in the first place. That's a possibility as well. There's so many things that could go wrong, but for this video specifically, I want to talk about, you are actually a good match with the girl and you were in a positive state. And I've had this happen to me several times, okay? I'm at the level of dating and dealing with women where I can confidently say that the date was awesome. I performed awesome during the day. I took lead, I took the charge of the interaction, however you want to call it. The date went very, very well. I was not too pushy, I was not needy, my mental state was just awesome, and I know this girl, I just know she's into me. And maybe you've experienced the same, maybe not through cold approach, maybe this applies to your dating app dates, right? Maybe you've even went on a couple of dates with a girl and then all of a sudden she just disappears, and it's just weird, like it doesn't make any sense. Now there's one thing that you should know and you don't want to know, but the reality is women have a lot of options. Definitely when they are super attractive, when she has a great lifestyle, maybe she's traveling for work, maybe she's an influencer, maybe she's a model, maybe she's just I don't know, she's just gorgeous and she has a very rich and interesting social life, which means she has guys coming in and out of her life all the time. She has dudes texting her over social media, Instagram. She has maybe dating apps set up just purely for the sake of validation and attention. And she has guys approaching her on the street, in clubs and bars. Maybe they're not consciously cold approaching her the way that I do and other guys are doing, but in some way, shape, or form, she has constant men giving her attention, asking her for attention, trying to make something work with her. And it could simply be that she already has some guys in the background. She is already dating a guy. She's already interested in a guy. And in the case of this girl I met recently, who I cold approached at the gym, it could be that she was already dating a guy. Maybe she already kissed a guy before she went on that first date with me. And then when she met me in the gym, she was like super attracted to me. She was impressed with the way I approached her. She really enjoyed it. She genuinely liked me. However, this date or this interaction was simply outruled by the fact that she already had something going with another guy. That's just something that is hard to accept, but it's something you must be aware of, and you should realize that it is your moral duty to go out there on the streets and acquire new leads. The main issue for men is lead generation, okay? You don't know how to create a connection, start a conversation, approach beautiful women without use of dating apps. You have no idea how to do it. That is the real issue. If you can break free from that, if you can change your entire life by simply learning the skill of talking to strangers in the middle of the day on the street, you will stop obsessing over women ghosting you, and you will feel a way more confident. It will completely change your life. So I would say click the link below. It's summer, it's spring, it's spring going into summer, whatever. It's time to, learn the skill, talk to women, and have amazing dates.